Life gets hard sometimes, and sometimes things don't go your way, and no matter how hard you try, it just doesn't go your way. But for me, I take that as a chance to grow, whether it's growing in your faith, growing in your situation, growing in who you are as a human being. The outlook, the way you look at it, is what makes all the difference. Because I don't believe that we were created to just have joy and peace. Because the reality is, how would you know what joy and peace was if you didn't experience the opposite? I see so many people struggling. I look at my own struggles and I say, thank God that I understand that life is not supposed to always be easy all the time. And I'm an emotional being, so my emotions sometimes get the best of me because I want to help. But sometimes you just can't help everybody. And so I'm just trying to balance what I can do versus what I cannot do. And that's not always easy. I made the choice 2 years ago to leave my job. And I still believe that it was the best choice for me. Granted, I didn't have all the answers. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do next. But I knew that I was not going to let a place of employment kill me. Because we all know that if something happens to you, they're going to replace you as if you never existed. And I felt like if I would have stayed, I was going down that road. And so I made the choice to leave. And I took some time off. I took a year off. I just wanted to just not move. Like, not in a depressive way, but just like, I deserve to be able to wake up without an alarm when my body naturally wakes me up, to move about the way I desire to move about without worry. And that's exactly what I did for a year. And I was able to do that because I learned how to save at a young age. And I learned how to save because I messed myself up so bad at a young age financially that I was like, I don't want to be in that predicament anymore. And so because I jacked my credit up in college, I wasn't able to do anything, get anything. I said, as soon as I get a decent paying job, I'm fixing all of that. And that's what I did. I got a decent paying job at, how old was I? 23, I think I was. Still trying to rebuild my credit at the time. But back then, expenses were different. And so I was able to, pay for my expenses and save the majority of my money. And then as I started having children, I said, shoot, I don't want them to be in this situation. So I started saving for them, for college. And a year later, I said, okay, well, I want to go into business. But when I tell you guys, unless you have an idea that everybody wants and that they're going to jump to get, business is not for the weak at heart. And so here I am saying, I don't want to exhaust all my savings. I'm going to have to go back to work. And that's a hard thing. That's a hard thing to realize when you've been living for 2 years and not having to get up to clock into somebody else's business to work for them. But reality is reality, and life is life. And I have to do what I have to do. And until I can grow my business to where the revenue is sustaining me without using my savings, that's what I'm going to have to do. But I just came on here to encourage you. If you're struggling in life, you are not the only one. And it's going to get better. But it does take time. So just hold on.